Hey everyone, it's Claire from Your Guitar Academy. Welcome back. In this lesson, we're gonna talk about themes in solos, when you write solos and when you improvise. And we're gonna have a look at licks featuring sixth intervals. So grab your guitar and let's go.
Hey guys, just before I let Claire carry on with this wonderful lesson, if you would like to check out the tab, the backing tracks, the write-up, everything you need is all available for free over on our website. The links are in the description below. Plus, you can also sign up for our YJ Club if you want the interactive tab and so much more.
All right, so let's start. I am starting with kind of continuing the previous lick we saw in lesson 2. So, and I'm sliding into, I'm using shape 2, by the way, of B minor pentatonic. And I'm sliding into 11 of the G string. And then you wanna let that ring and catching 10 of the B, then 12. And once you're here, with your index finger, you can just release the 10th fret and go catch the 10th fret of the high E string, which is part of my shape number 1. And you wanna make sure you're not muting like every note as a separate note. You wanna have that nice triad at the end. And again, if you have a whammy bar, use it. Okay? And once I'm here, I am in position to start that lick, which uses the sixth intervals. So you don't really have to think about sixth interval. You can just visualize your pentatonic shapes. Okay? Because when I start here, I am using shape number 2 here, and then shape number 1 as well. So, okay, so that's the first interval, and I'm sliding into it. So I'm here, and then so I'm sliding down to my second shape, and again, as we talked about in the previous lesson, I'm using the major second here, which is part of the natural minor scale, natural B minor scale. Okay, so. And you don't have to do it, but I like to use this technique, which is hybrid picking. So for the G string, I'm picking like normally, and then I'm catching the high string with my middle finger. You can just use the pick for every string, but if you want. I just like to do it because you get kind of a different sound when you use your finger or your pick, but again, that's just optional. Okay, and the third shape, I'm still in my first shape of B minor pentatonic, sliding down and then catching the high string. Okay, so from here, okay, then slide down on G, catch a high E string, again, slide down and catch the high E string. Okay, and between the different little shapes, I like to mute just so that it doesn't get too messy with the distortion you use. So I'm just using my right hand, and I just kind of rest it on my strings to just cut any sound. Okay? Okay, I'm just gonna play this little part here with my drums. Let's slow down a little bit. All right, let's go. 3. Okay, so it's quite fast. All right, so the next bit is this. So, and it's all in your shape 4 of B minor, pentatonic. So, what I'm using here is like a very quick slide in and down again. On the 5th fret here on the B string. Okay, so just if I slow it down, it's just 5 to 6, and then 6 to back down to 5. Okay, and you can try to practice that and to get it basically as quickly as you can. Okay? And while I'm doing that, I need to make sure my index is in place, because I want to do a pull off here from 5 to 3. So. Okay? And then I'm picking my root note here on the G string. So. Okay, so slide up, slide down, pull off, pick the root. Okay? And after that, I'm going all the way back up to my lick using the 6th. So. Okay, just the first half. So again, I'm sliding into the first little shape. And same thing, I go down to the next one. Exactly the same as before. And here, just to change a little bit, I'm gonna change the ending of that lick. Instead of just, I could just go back to there, but I wanna change it a bit, so. So what I'm doing here, I'm going back to the first little shape. So, shape 1, shape 2, then back to 1. So. Okay, so for the strings, G, E, G. Okay? And when I'm here I'm going to shape 3 of B minor. And I use my 4th finger to do that, just because it's kind of available here. But you can use the 3rd one if you prefer, it doesn't really matter. And I'm sliding from 12 to 14 on the high string. So. Back to 12 and back to 14 again. So. Okay, let's do all that with drums a little bit slower. Let's go. 2, 3. Okay, one more time. 2, 3. Okay, let's continue. So again, after that, again, I always start from the same point. So. This time I carry on to this shape here, so. And here. So I do the same rake that I was doing in lesson 1. Okay, so. And then bend. Then I'm still in shape 1, by the way, of B minor. So, rake, bend, release, and then my index is in place to the pull-off on the G string. So, Okay, and after that, okay, I hold that note here, a bit of vibrato, and then I just bend it like, again, super slow. You want to do this one very, very slow, just to add a lot of tension to go to the next lick. Okay, and if you can, when you're up here, do a bit of vibrato. So as you can see, I'm always coming back to like this descending lick, and all I'm doing is just changing endings. So the first one was here, going all the way down to shape 4, and it's also a good way to move a bit across the fretboard because you don't want to stay in the same area all the time. You can, but it's usually nice to kind of move a little bit on the fretboard. So that was the first exit, and then the second time I was going all the way up to shape 3. So quite the opposite end of my guitar. And to finish, I'm more in the middle. So see, I'm really using like every shape to just take advantage of that and to just have your solo a bit more flowing everywhere than just like staying in one place. And that's a very good tool you can use for songwriting and also improvising. Okay, let's play the whole thing with the drums. Let's go. 2, 3. One more time. Alright, you can practice these 4 bars, and as always, if you need anything, you can just check out the website, and I'll see you in the next lesson.
Thank you, Claire, for that wonderful lesson. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember that if you want to get to the next lesson, you can click here. If you want to start from the beginning of the whole playlist, you can click here. And do please like and subscribe to our channel. It massively helps us spread the word of these amazing guitar courses.